Hi friends, it's Becky, and I am going to be opening and organizing the first companion bundle that was meant to go with our October bargain bead box. If this came up on autoplay and you do not want to be spoiled by what's in the companion bundle, it was available with a spoiler photo, so people could be surprised by it. So if you ordered it, haven't gotten it, and you still want to be surprised, go ahead and click away now and then come back here after you've gotten yours so you can see how I organize it. But if you want to see what's in it, then continue watching because we'll uncover this in just a minute. I want to give people time before we get there. And we'll take a look at it. Bargain Bead Box is a monthly bead subscription, usually full of gemstones, check glass beads, some crystal beads, and some really fun findings. They're always very beautifully curated to a theme, and they are one of the best value for money bead boxes that is available out there. It is one of the most popular bead boxes for a very good reason. And in addition to the bargain bead box, they have a sister store, Bead Box Bargains, where you get closeout prices on gemstones, check glass, findings, and usually they'll put beads together from their store that they think will go with the bead box in limited quantity bundles. And those bundles, again, are limited quantity. Sometimes it's, less than 60, sometimes it's less than 100. When they sell out, they sell out. But they usually will put together like a second version or a third version if something's really, really popular. So keep an eye out on your email if you are signed up to get emails from Bead Box Bargains. They will let us know when they upload a new bundle. They also post announcements on the Bead Box Bargains Facebook group when they list a bundle. So this bundle came up before all of the boxes had been shipped for the bargain bead box. But I saw it, I went ahead and ordered it, and it got here, and I just want to get it organized, and then we'll stick it next to my bargain bead box and take a look at that together, and you can see how well they complement each other. They will have others, I am pretty sure, because that's it's such a great theme for this. All right. Now, just to remind you of what we had in the bargain bead box, we had the picture jasper, we had some rounds, we had some square beads, we had a few green beads, some more fall color things, we had some pumpkin beads, leaves, and our color for our metals was this antique bronze. So that was the bargain bead box. This, it looks like we've got more complementary colors, some deeper reds, some oranges, and some yellows thrown into the mix. Now what I'll do when I open these up is I'll go down the list on my receipt to read them out, but I'll also be holding up and speaking out the name of on the list, or the name or the number, because the bundle itself, while it is sold out, sometimes the individual items, like if they still have some of these leaf beads on the site, you may be able to find them on the site by taking a look at these numbers and seeing if those are available. So some of these items may still be available for purchase at Bead Box Bargains. That's what I usually do, and then after we read them out, we'll take a closer look at them, and then we'll get them organized here into my 15 grid organizer. And it looks like we've got some very long strands of some of these beads. Is this citrine? Let's find out. Alright, so first thing on the list are some bead caps. Where are our bead caps? There they are. And it's like they're these leaf bead caps, 6mm. It's antique bronze color. I'm going to put a couple on this so that you can take a closer look at the details. I'll lift this up and bring it closer to the camera for those. And we'll get these put into a section. That is useful. Now there were some bead caps in the bargain bead box. They were these deeper ones with the round fluting. So having some of these leaf ones might work better for some of the other beads that we get. Alright, then we have a 13-inch strand of 4mm crystal faceted bicone beads. That's these ones right here. It is matte evergreen with an AB finish. Now the green beads that we got in the other box, they weren't as dark as this, but I think these would actually go really well with them. So let's get these into a section. It's possible, because we have so many of these beads, that I may be putting additional beads in this section as well. We'll see when we get there. Oops. These are just this. Oh, you know what? I did not give the names of the items. This is cap. The bead caps was cap 478 for those antique bronze leaf beads. And then for these crystal bicones, it's Chris 3333. And then we've got some fire polish faceted round beads. These are yellow ochre. They are 6782. And this is that mustardy yellow color that I personally find challenging, but I think this will work really great with a lot of these other beads. So I am not worried about it. Let me get a couple of these up close so you can take a look at the color. Alright, and they are 6mm ones. And then we've got some Czech pressed glass top drilled leaf beads in opaque lime with the brown Picasso wash. They are 14 by 9mm, and there are 10 of them in this bag, and it looks like they are double-sided, so you can change the direction of the curve if you wanted to in a design. Let's get our leaves in here. And then we've got an 8mm fossil coral round beads. You know what? I didn't do the... Where's the leaf beads? Did I give that number? There it is. It's 6782 for those leaf beads. I keep forgetting. Let me try to remember these. So I think the fossil coral round beads, that's not them. This must be it. Why did I think it was coral? It's because it was red. These are them, fossil coral. They are 4363 gems, 4363. And these have a lot of variation within them. We'll see some of those mustard yellows. We'll see some orangey colors. We'll see some grays. These are really, really pretty beads. I love this one. That's very special. Oh, this will be a fun addition to this. Again, this is a 15-inch strand. And they are 8mm. I think 15 inches at 8mm, that's too many to fit in a single section. So I'll probably have to take this divider out and have this span 2 sections. Yep, 2 sections. There's usually a very generous amount of beads in these bundles when you get them. which is not a problem that needs fixing. Alright, now we've got some tree cutout round charms. That's these ones right here. They are 13 by 11 millimeters, antique bronze color. The number on that is Find 2781. There are 10 of them in here, and it looks like they are the same on both sides. They're really cute, these leaf charms. I'm going to stick them right here in the front. Usually I like to put charms and things there when I am making things. Then we've got some leaf links. They are antique bronze. Is that these guys right here? They are. It says Find 2820. There are 4 of these. They are 31 by 17 millimeters. And they have a right side and a wrong side on them. I love the texture of these, and there are links at the top and the bottom. Let's stick them right there. And we've got some cutout leaf pendants. This is Find 2826. There are 2 of these. They're 29 or 49 by 27 millimeters, and that's the front and the back. I love these because they're so large, but because they're cut out, they're very lightweight. So they'll be fantastic for earrings. They are too large to fit in a single segment, so I'm just going to set them right on top of those beads because there's some room above them. Alright, gotta turn the page. I did get some other items with my order, so I'm skipping over those because we're just looking at these. Alright, so now we've got a 31-inch strand. This is yellow opal chipped beads. It is gems 5688. Oh, and we are already escaping our little guy there. So it is not citrine, it is yellow opal. I love this. It's beautiful and earthy, and so many beads. This is definitely going to need 2 segments, maybe even 3. So many beads. Here we go. Let's get these guys off of here. So many chip beads. I might need 3 segments of this, and then we're gonna have to do some real roommate situations for the rest of them, I think, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see how much of this will fit in here. Yep. Let's split this guy down too. Alright. Oh boy, yeah. Already just so many beads. So many beads. Now we've got some red agate. That's this one right here. Wait, it says dyed heated. That's the bicone beads. These are red jasper. These are the red agate. And that is gems 5756. I think these came off because they are broken, so I'm going to move them out of the way. Like these. Let's get up close. They're definitely fall colors. And I think I am going to need to, let's just add them in here with these guys because there's plenty of space in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with those very large ones. Then we've got our round jasper. These are 6 millimeters. There's a 15-inch strand. Pretty sure these will all be able to fit in a single section. Again, very generous amount of beads. In these bundles. And then we've got some 6 millimeter round beads. I'm going to move these connectors into the same compartment that these charms are, just because we're going to need more spaces for beads. And these are going to fit just nicely together, like that. So let's get these glass beads in here. The red jasper was the 5873. Did I tell you that? I cannot remember if I did or not. Well, these are our glass round beads. They are glass 1222. They are opaque dark cherry red with an AB finish. Kind of love them. They are also 6 millimeters. And it's another 15-inch strand. I have these two right next to each other. Well, for the most part, right next to each other. Maybe they might jump over to visit a friend or something like that. Now, a lot of these dark reds, you can see in these picture jasper beads from the bargain bead box. Still super duper like fall colors with like, you've got the yellow leaves and some oranges and some reds. I love, love, love that. Alright, and then we've got our 10 millimeter lampwork beads. This is a 14-inch strand, and it is orange and sea green mix. This feels very 70s to me. Love how it's all milky in there. Let me get that undone. Let's see if they will fit in this section here. Did I show you that? That was lamp 574. Any of these that don't fit in this space, I'm going to put over here with these other orange and yellow guys. We're just going to overflow into there. Alright, now we've just got a few more pieces that we can play around with. We've also got some 4 millimeter check pressed glass rock beads. They are frosted light emerald vitriol. So let's get a couple of these on here. So it's got that matte finish, and then this vitriol, it's the kind of metallic-y color on half of it. I am going to have these guys hang out with these bicones in this section. They're like birds of a feather, beads of a feather, but of no. Anyway, the number on that was 0563. And then we've got some check press glass top drilled leaf beads. They are alabaster with curry spice. The number on that is 0739. Let's get a couple of these here for you. So while the hole went through the top front to back on these guys, this hole goes side to side through the top. It's right there on these ones. So I'm going to put them with the other leaves in this section. So we've got all of these leaves together. And one more page. And we've got some nickel-free round spacer beads. It's SPC 1570. I'm going to go ahead and stick them right in here. And they can share a room with these other spacers, which are these 7mm leaf spacer beads, SPC 989. And then last but not least, we have a magnetic toggle clasp. It's toggle 613. And let's see, I think it's one of the super hold ones. So you have to tip it to the side. I'm going to stick it right here with these bead caps in there. And there we have it. This was the first companion bundle from Bead Box Bargains to go with our October box. It almost looks like candy, like over here. Candy corny sort of look, but we've got some really lovely yellows, we've got some light greens, we've got some dark greens, we've got our dark reds, we've got some oranges. It's a very fall leaves kind of a vibe. And let's see how well it goes with the actual bargain bead box. Side to side. Right there. I think it goes. I'll probably have a project where I make a jewelry set with this and then also a jewelry set with this at the same time. I've done it a couple of times and it's always so much fun to do that. So look for that. When you do that, again, these are limited in quantity, the bundles. The next bundle that they come up with, they will announce when they go up for sale at the Bead Box Bargains website. They usually wait a few days until after the last box has been shipped so that they can list it after most people have gotten theirs. So this one was listed beforehand. But they will be putting another one probably up. It's just so much fun to have these all picked out to go together and have them be so complementary to this. I really enjoy it when other people pick out beads for me. It's one of my favorite things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. That way you can get notified when I upload new videos. Happy beading!